Yeah, I had to go out and pick up some antibiotics. 3 mile walk there and a 3 mile walk back. Anyway, during that time, I noticed people were wearing face masks, scarves around their face, gloves, and doing the social distancing of 2 meters. What I did notice as well is social distancing doesn't mean dislike the other person coming towards you because you're in fear, or different levels of fear as people walk about. Everybody seems to be starting to, and that's not a lot of people about, by the way, they're starting to try to work out why that person's walking, and if they are, they could be diseased. And it's like a dislike. Even the people in cars look out the window at you and they think, why is he out? But then you got to ask yourself, why are you out in your car? Because the people in the car usually drive down the road to get out, to then go into a shop. But it's that paranoia. Because when you social distance is filled with other things. And if it's around, say a virus, a deadly virus, what goes in that space where the communication that's taken for granted by people, touching, touchy-feely, all that sort of stuff's taken away. The space left, especially around a disease, creates panic, fear, paranoia. It doesn't become social distancing, it becomes social disliking. Do you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, people in the town centre here, hardly anybody out and stuff. They probably only aren't out, for, right, come on in. I got told to come on in because the antibiotics needed was to prevent poisoning of the blood. Anyway, so the people are out there, there's not a lot. But when you're walking around, don't start sort of like being scared of each other or anything like that. You just start disliking each other. Start picking holes in each other. And you don't want to go back and be sociable again because the fear has become more like tattooed within your behaviour. And attitudes to other people when they're no different from yourself. It's not social distancing. There's part of an agenda behind this. I don't know whether they're holding hands, with the good side. Because it's not the good side, is it? It all becomes bad. But breaking down the community for control further down the line. Now they can implement it in a good way or a bad way, but you want to stop linking, being scared of each other when you're walking around, or picking holes in individuals because they're not wearing a face mask or put a scarf around the face. It doesn't work anyway. By the way. Yeah? That's what I noticed in that walk. I also noticed situations where they say you can't, be with two people. So what about the mother with two kids under the age of 5 or 7? Yeah? Does she not hold hands of both of them to save them running around? Maybe touching other things or whatever. So she holds the hands of the 3. Say for 2 5-year-olds, a 4-year-old and a 5-year-old. Do you know what I mean? She can't leave one at home, can she? She might be a single mother. So you're telling me they're stuck in the flat and they can't get out because she can't take them both out because of 3 people. But she has to stand 2 meters away from them. But yet she's got to stop the kids from touching stuff or whatever. Yeah, there's things like that we're going on about. So, the young mother's going to have to take kids out, aren't they? It's all very do as you're told. But I'm just thinking about the other things that are happening. The other things that are starting to be inset onto the attitudes and the way of the behaviour of people. Because we're all picking holes at each other. Do you know what? Nobody's doing the right drills anyway. So you're picking holes out of each other for no reason at all. Now we might have to do the drills to be able to then get the personal drills better for another time it happens, and so on and so on. So if it ever does happen for more serious things and a higher death rate, we'll all have the drills to be able to, react quicker as a country and a system. If we're going to go around starting, thinking not very nice things of people when they walk around because they're not all behaving the same or whatever, and a facade of incorrect personal drills and social drills, it's going to get nasty, isn't it? That roll-on effect, the longer it stays in society, could bring out nastiness in a different way. That ain't good for nobody. So as well as practicing the drills of personal decontamination or whatever, it's understanding of the situation, working with the system so at least everything gets a bit smoother. But also don't make it worse by being ignorant, nasty bastards when you haven't got a leg to stand on, by the way. I mean, just to extend the thought a bit, years to come, 5 years, when everybody's more social distant from each other on top of what they are now. What's the mugger going to be like? Yeah? Things like that. Type of brains are going to develop into having even more distancing from the targets that they will always have. Yeah? Not just muggers, rapists, the lot. 20 years down the line, everybody becomes more distant, but there's still those dirty bastards about, won't there? And they'll still risk whatever because they'll put their, risk factor to whatever catch factor, but everybody less together, more distant. Yet pull together everybody with a party, won't they? Yeah? All for media and telly. All for media and jelly. You've got to look at it, what breeds us in the future. We breed with people, and we breed, less socialness, more distant. Look at the rip-off and the cons. The old folk being at home will get ripped off even more because nobody gives a shite. Things like that will breed. So we've got to start acting community in a way that doesn't look like it. Stop being scared of each other. Come on.